All right. Once again, I want to say good evening, everyone. God bless you all for being here. I want to welcome everybody to today's. I can't hear anything. Okay. So somebody is not hearing me. Everybody's not hearing me, or you are the only one. Maybe you check your phone. Can any other person hear me? If you can hear me, just type on the chat box.
I can hear you, sir.
Okay.
Dr. JP, I can hear you.
Okay, God bless you, man. Thank you for coming. Okay, that's Mama Lopez. I can hear your voice. So this talk, if you cannot hear me, then check your phone. You might have pressed something. That's why you can't hear me. But we're recording this section, so if anything happens, you can always go back to this.
I can hear you.
Okay, Pastor, thank you so much. God bless you. Awesome. So yes, once again, I want to say God bless you all for coming. My name will remain Dr. Joseph Peters. I want to welcome everybody to tonight's our business meeting, Tuesday meeting. We'll continue this book, The Business of the 21st Century. Now, I want us, before I get started, to very, very open-minded. And what I say should be open-minded because I know some of us were in the class last week, Tuesday, we started chapter 1. I don't want to go back to chapter 1. So when they finish editing the video, we're going to post it in the group so you can watch the video. Once you are not in a particular Tuesday meeting, the next Tuesday, we're not going to, like before, we used to go backward and be like, okay, let's revise what we treated last week. But we don't have all that time. We have to manage our time. So we have to keep moving. We keep moving. So if you miss any class, just watch the video later when we post it. So today we talked about chapter 2. And I want to use the opportunity to open to warn everybody listening to my voice tonight. I want to warn you. Why I'm warning you is because what Robert Kiyosaki talked about in chapter 2 is a very sensitive topic. It's not an unknown topic. It's a very known topic, but very sensitive. And he talks about network marketing. And why I'm giving you this, a forehead notification is so that you don't just close your mind. There are people you go to seminar, when they start talking about business, money, you are interested. But once they talk about network marketing, your mind just closed up. You say, oh, now network marketing, they talk for this place now. I know they're interested. You just work out come for that seminar. So that's why I'm giving you this caution at the beginning. Don't close your mind. Just open your mind. I don't know who you are. I don't know who's listening to me right now, but be open-minded because you don't know. The problem with us is that when we are so used to the life we live, and yet we aspire to live a better life, but we are not ready to do something different from the way we are already living. It's going to be very hard. It's like you like Dangote, you want to live like Dangote, but there's some things Dangote does that when the people tell you have to do this, it's hard for you to change the regular things you normally do. So, and you want to change your lifestyle, it's going to be hard. You have to change. If you want to see different results, you have to change your lifestyle. That's all I'm just saying. So let's be open-minded tonight. Let's listen to what this great man is. We are reading books of people who are successful, who have done it before, who have done something different in their lives, and then they put it in books. And that's why we are here tonight, talking about this book. So you'll be talking a little bit of that. When we get there, don't just close your mind. Open your mind and listen to what he's trying to say. We are not going to talk all the book. I have read the book. I have highlighted a few, highlight the topics in it, and I brought them here tonight for everybody so that it will be easy for us to digest. The Business of the 21st Century Part 2 is a very powerful book that was published in 2010. That's exactly 15 years ago. And this was published by Robert Kiyosaki and his wife. It's more on personal and finance, self-help, financial education, and wealth management. If there was anything in Nigeria you and I we need at this moment, it's called financial education. If there's anything, if there is anything you and I we need, and I would say this over and over, I am not against religion. I'm not against it that you're Christian, you're Muslim, you're Babalawo, you're whatever. But if there's anything you and I we need most in Nigeria, it's called financial education. We need self-help. We need self-help. Really great help. It's like somebody has a tumor. If you don't enter into surgery and go and get that operation fast, that tumor will kill the person. If there's anything we need most now, it is financial education. And you will not see it in the church. You will not see it inside the mosque. If you need the spiritual deliverance, that's where you will see those ones. But if you need financial education, you need to go look for it. Places where it's been taught. Places like this where you are tonight. Because I can bet you can do so many things. I have been there. What I'm telling you is not like I read in the book. I'm telling you real life. You and I, we are all witnesses of what I'm saying tonight. I've been there. We will do and do and do 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 5 years, 15 years, and it looks like we are not doing anything. We're just cycling. Our kids are growing. We're able to pay the school fees. We struggle to do it. And you just look at the economy. You buy bread 10 years ago. 50 naira. You can't even buy bread for 1,000 naira anymore today. You just can't wrap your mind around what the economy of the country is saying per time. It's like you sleep and wake up, the whole thing just changed. We can't understand. So if there's any help we all need now, it's financial help. It's financial help. And nobody, not even Dangote, will go on the street and be sharing money. The only people that share money on the street are politicians, and that one, they are buying your future. I mean, you are selling your future to them, and that's that one. But the real deal, you have to walk up to people that will help you. So what's the summary Robert was talking about in this chapter 2? Chapter 2 of this book highlights a very strong pivotal shift in the global economy from the industrial age to the information age. The industrial age to the information age. It emphasizes that the traditional path of education, go to school, get your degree, get a job, work so hard, retire, is no longer reliable for financial stability. And you and I can say that the truth to ourselves. It's no longer. If that is what you are still working by, then you have a long way to go. To get that financial stability, individuals must adopt that entrepreneurship mindset. To adapt, and to thrive. You want to adapt with things that are happening today, and you want to strive, you want to thrive in it, then you need to change your mindset. You need that entrepreneurship mindset. There's nothing bad, please don't quote me wrong. There's nothing bad getting a job or working and earning salary. But don't let everything in your life end on that salary, because the economy you live in is highly changing every moment. Highly changing. And we all stand here and there every day. We talk and we complain. We see our family and friends, we complain. You went to market, you see fish, you complain. And like I said, when we were doing some seminar earlier this year, I said, do you notice that when you go to the market, just go to the market. I know there's so much noise. Shut your mind from the noise. Shut your ear from all the noise in the market. Just close your eyes and search into your spirit and first get that quietness inside of you. The next thing you have to do is open your eyes and look around into the market. You will see that the banana that people were selling in the 1980s, every time you went to the market in the 1980s, in 1985, 1990, 1995, when the economy was still better in the 70s, in the 80s, much better than now. It kept like getting worse in the 90s, in the 20s. It's getting worse now. But if you go to the market now and open your eyes in the market, but shut your mind against the noise, just open your eyes and see, you will find out that everything that is being sold in the market is still in the market today. There's fish, there's banana, there's rice, there's beans, there's spice, there's tomatoes, there's pepper. Everything is still there. The same pepper 20 years ago, when you went to the market, you bought that pepper. When you look at the market is still flourished with all kinds of food stuff. But the financial power to buy it has changed. That means not that there's no food. Did somebody get what I'm saying here? Not that there is no food in the country. If we come to that point, that will be famine. There's still food. Farmers are still harvesting. They still bring produce to the market. Everything is still there. Banana is there. This is there. Fish is there. Meat is, everything is there. It's the purchasing power that has changed. So what you used to buy, agege bread, 5 naira or 50 kobo in those days, is now almost 1,000. So what influences the purchasing power is what is beyond your personal control. There's nothing you can do. As in, wake up and slap everybody in your street. It will not change it. It will not change the economic power of the country. It's not in your control. So as a person, as an individual who lives in Lagos, Abuja, wherever you live in a particular economy, whatever you do as a person does not change the economic power of a country. The only thing what you do will change is it will give you an edge over whatever happens in that country. So it is all in your hand. If you want to survive, if you want to always be ahead of everybody, you want to be on top of your game, regardless how much they let them call one bag of cement for 50,000 for one. You have capacity to buy it. Do you notice that when things are getting expensive, that's when some people actually have money to buy more? It's because they are positioned themselves. They program themselves. They are not the people that complain. No, they don't complain because they have changed their mindset. They are not living and waiting on the salary. They are changing their mindset so that regardless the economic the differences in a country, in the society, they will have the leverage. I repeat, the leverage. They have what it takes to be over that situation. What you do does not change the economy. It only changes your capacity to handle the economy. So if you don't do something for your own self, for your own life, for your own finances, you will only see yourself in the gutter, rolling and struggling. Every time they say this is expensive, you not complain. Every time they say it's expensive, you not complain. However, I've imagined that at a point in a country that you want to change engine of a car, you are buying that engine for 1.5 million. I would never have imagined. And that's what we did in December, this last December. Engine of a car, almost 1.5 million. Engine, not the car, engine. Whereas there was a time they were selling the whole car for only 5,000 naira. So if you don't wake up and have this mindset, everything will always come to you as surprise. But you shouldn't be surprised by now. It's only if you don't want to tell yourself the truth. So what is this man saying? You need to open your mind to something unusual, things that will introduce you to a whole new world. In chapter 2 of this same book, it introduced what is called a network marketing as a viable business model for anyone, not everybody. It's not left for you to either open your mind or to shut it. Every time we teach every Tuesday, doesn't mean everything we say you must accept. Even when you go to church and pastor says some things, if it's not in the Bible, you can afford not to accept. So you don't have to accept what I'm saying here tonight. But we will help you to tell you the truth, things that will change your life. You have a choice to either accept or not. This business model for anyone, they didn't say everyone. Anyone means you are the one that will fit into that thing. Anyone seeking financial independence. Unlike conventional job, network marketing offers low risk entry. Low risk. Built-in mentorship. That is what you're enjoying tonight. This part of the mentorship you're enjoying in the network marketing company that you will not see anywhere, any other business under heaven. Go and search it. If you find another one, come and press my nose. It has the potential to build passive income through established system. That is where we're going. Because it runs through a system that helps people to build wealth. It runs through a system that helps people to build wealth. There are different kind of business model in the world. Network marketing is just one of so many. But this one, the potential is astronomical. The way you could never have imagined. And that's why they call it the business of the 21st century. This business is less about selling and more about what? Building a network and a system that works for you. So I know that a lot of network marketing have been to Nigeria, GNLD and the rest. I don't want to mention them. And they carry product and give to us. Some of us, they ask us to go on the street and sell. Every month, you must meet target. If you don't meet target, you're in wahala. If you don't meet target, they don't pay you the bonus. All of those. I don't want to talk so much about it. But in real sense, network marketing is not more about selling. It is much more about network and system. Because your network is your net worth. What builds lasting wealth is not the salary, but the system. Why do you see all these rich people so rich? It's because they built system. And you know what? Why majority of us in Africa we are poor is because we don't appreciate system. We like shortcuts. We don't like system. When you go to Obodo, you see that most of these countries, in fact, most of the fintech, all this fintech that you see succeeding in Africa, they have influences of white people inside. There's no one fintech in Africa, including all these our Nigerian banks, online banking, MoneyWise, all of them, all those money, whatever, all these microfinance banks that are digital microfinance, they are white people that help Nigeria to set up the system. That's why it's working. Naturally, Africans, we just don't like system. We want to just do dabaru, quickly get money and go away. But when you actually sit on system, your life is in order. As you grow, you see things happen. And that's why all these people, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, they are successful. They are working here and they're just enjoying life because they spend time to build system. When you are building system, it's hard. Go and look at the history of Joe Bezos, the owner of Amazon. Go and look at their history. When they started, they locked themselves inside a room and be coding. It was tough at the beginning. There's so many pictures online. I can just Google and say how Jeff Bezos started his business. Just Google it yourself so that it don't be like somebody is telling you. You can take your phone, go to Google and search. Bill Gates, you see today, when they started creating Microsoft, when they were young, the guy, if you see his neck long, Facebook boy, the same thing. But they understood that for them to retire early and have become multimillionaire, they need to build system. That is what network marketing helps most of us to do, because we don't want to do it by ourselves. So the business model helps us to build systems, to build network and system so that it can work for us. Robert Kiyosaki also underlines the importance of personal development. So that means if you're in that business model of network marketing, as a network marketer, you need to constantly personally developing yourself. You don't come in as a pauper and stay as a pauper. In network marketing, you are meant to be a leader. In network marketing, if in your real life you are doing a business, you are selling clothes, shoes, let's say you are a young lady, you finish university, you needed a job, you can't find a job, you now started selling bra, belt, shoes, you can do the same thing till you get married. You can do the same thing for a long time. At most, you open a shop and you start selling wusi in that shop. And that is it. That's where it ends. You need a broader mindset, a very strong global ideology for that one shop to escalate, to expand into 2 shops, 3 shops, 4 shops, or become a big warehouse where you now expand the business. Very few people come to that point. Very few. Out of millions of entrepreneurs in Nigeria, very few come to that point. You and I can say that. Very few. So for you to scale in this business model, you need to come out of your shell. You know me, I don't know, you know me now. And Sister Remy, Madam Bolaji, you know, I don't know how to talk a lot. You know, I don't. No, I'm not a leader. I would just like to come like a Omojo. I'm a Jomo. I'm just one of the Jomo in the church, in the mosque. I'll just come, hear what they have to say, and I'll go home. And you do like that from January to December. You continue again the next year. You are not going anywhere. I'm sorry. It's more like the microphone or the megaphone they are using to pray in the mosque. It's just coming through your right here and going through the left. Everything they are teaching you in the church, like your pastor teaching you in the Bible, you are not using anything. You are not putting anything to work. And you go and listen to the same message and come back again like nothing is happening in your life. Oh no. In network marketing, there's something called personal development. That is the way you are in January should not be the way you will be by the end of March. You have to keep developing yourself. Communication, leadership, motivation, effectiveness, everything that will make your life better and look pleasant. Even you yourself, you know you have improved. The way you do your own personal business would have changed. That is what network marketing offers. So that means when you come into such business, you start having identity. You start seeing yourself as a leader. You start seeing yourself having responsibility of leading other people, supporting other people, helping other people, the same way other people are helping you. And that is the more reason we need such a business model in building greenfield community. He ultimately urges that leveraging time, money, and people through network marketing is the modern path to wealth and personal growth. There is no other way. There is no other way. Tobani Koshe from Nigeria to Jericho. The only food that only you want to eat, and your husband or your wife and your children, and you have to do the work from Nigeria to Jericho. You will grow old though. How wealthy people make money is that they leverage their time. And let me tell you how. I will give you the smallest, tiniest example so that you will know how rich people make money. Let's say, for example, I just gave you an illustration of a young lady now who left university and then look for a job, could not find a job, so started selling okrika, selling things. That young lady can make a choice. There are 2 pathways. If she chooses the first one, she will be making the money, but she won't go anywhere in life. If you make the second choice, then she's heading somewhere. What is the first choice? As she's selling, she's making the little money. That money is very little, right? So she has 3 places to split the money. Number 1, it takes part of the money to buy a new set of clothing that she needs to sell. Number 2, she has to take part of the profit she makes home for her family. And then number 3, she needs part of the profit for her own personal consumption, transportation, and feeding. So the little profit from the business she's doing is split into 3 because she needs to buy more product on her market. So that money keeps going, and she can continue doing like that. Every time little money comes, she breaks it into 3 parts, and then life continues because that money is not enough. Are you getting me? The second part is this: a wise person who is going somewhere who wants to become rich will feel like, you see, the way I'm doing this thing every time, I don't even have enough time for my life. I don't have enough time to go and look for big customers. Let me employ a small girl, a secretary. Half of the profit I'm making, instead of splitting into 3, I'm going to split it into 4. But this money is not enough. okay, let me deny myself. Let me employ a secretary. She will be the one carrying this product in and out and doing all these things for me while I focus targeting big clients. You see what she has done? She's ready to give part of the profit away to employ a young girl and start paying that girl's salary. Literally, she can afford to do that what that girl is doing and keep the money in her pocket instead of paying salary. But she decided to part out of the money and give to that girl. So the time the girl will be doing the job, she's paying that girl. So she's buying that girl's time. She's leveraging on that girl's time. She now has more time to go to VI, Victoria Line, Abuja, and connect big customers. Why she's connecting this customer? Maybe out of 10, she pursued 10. She got only 1 or 2 for the month. And they said, bring this big order. They will supply big order worth of 1 point something million, 2, 3, 4 million. You see? Now business is scaling. Before you know it, when they say bring the order and she and that secretary start going to a code motor to go and buy the product and start packaging the product, she now get another order, bring more order, worth 5 million. Now she needs to employ one more person. She keeps employing more people, but she's now engaging their time, paying for their time, but she has more time to do big business. So that's what's called leveraging on time. And that business start growing. But the other person does not want to pay salary to somebody else to help her do the job. Therefore, she's eating it, she stayed the same, year in and year out, and then she's complaining that it is people from the village that is making her business not to grow. How will business grow when you are the one doing everything? Is somebody listening to me tonight? So, in network marketing, you don't need to pay anybody because everybody is leveraging time and money over everybody. Your leaders helping you to grow, you too, you are growing, and as you are growing, you are helping other people to grow. As you are helping them to grow, you too, you are growing. And that is how big people and rich people build their wealth, because they cannot be everywhere. If it is Dangote that built the refinery by himself, he would have finished by now. He had to employ people to do it. He had to go for meetings, to the bank meetings, to the surveyors meetings, to all the meetings, while other people, the managers, are working behind the scene. You need to see your life at that point, whereby now we are here tonight talking. You don't have to talk. You can as well invite your prospect to Tuesday meeting while a leader talk to them. That is people helping people. Somebody is helping you to talk. You are leveraging on Mr. Jide to help you talk to your prospect. You are leveraging on Dr. Joseph Peter to help you talk to your prospect. At the same time, when your prospect register, you get the money. I don't have to share the money with you. But when you register your downline and you move to the top, Mr. Jide also move to the top. Everybody is moving together. That is the whole concept. It's so simple. But you know what? I can't talk to somebody. They didn't ask you to talk to another person. If you are selling ukrika, you are selling shoe, you are selling rice, you are selling whatever in your shop, won't you call customer into the shop? How would you grow? Leveraging time, leveraging money, and leveraging people. If there's nothing you are taking home tonight, take those home tonight. Leveraging time, leveraging money, and leveraging people. You can't go nowhere if you don't leverage on other people's time. You have to leverage on other people's money, and that's why people go to bank to borrow. Dangote borrow to build refinery. Now, all the money they are making in that refinery for the next 6 months or 1 year, they'll be paying back the debt. Now, after they finish paying, the remaining that is left, now the factory will now become its own. It will now start making the profit. Did you get that? So you will have to leverage on somebody else. You can't do it alone. You will kill yourself. No, you can't. You can't. So what are the main teachings? I will quickly run through them, and then I will be done for my section tonight. The first one is that there's a shift from industrial age and information age has happened. So you need to wake up. Robert explains that we are no longer in the industrial age where job security and pension dominated. No more. You will see some of our daddies and mummies. They will go and struggle to collect pension from Tinubu, from all this our president, from the government. They can't get the pension. Some of them die trying to go and line up, and they stay under the sun for the whole day waiting for pension. The work where you do, now you do now make them pay you. Some people die lining up, staying under the sun, sitting in front of the building, waiting for their pension. So instead of me waiting on using my generation, my future, put it in the hand of somebody else, did that person give me money to chop? I don't go shop. Why are we doing that? Why should people put their destiny in the hand of politicians that are not stable? Why are you waiting until you grow old and then you now find your pension is hanging in a central bank or Nigerian something, and the person who is there, Emefiele, has already still stolen all the money? You don't know who is going to be in the central bank in the next 20 years when you eventually retire, if you are hearing my voice tonight. So, I'm not saying you should quit your job or forget about the pension, but a wise man listen and start thinking of plan B. Start thinking, what else can I put on ground for my life, for my future? So even if the pension don't come, I will have something going on for myself. We are now in the information age where financial freedom is attainable, but must be actively pursued. So you have to be the one to pursue it. It's not somebody else that will pursue it for you. You have to be conscious. You have to consciously pursue it. You have to consciously what? Pursue it. The old model, job security, pension, work for 40 years, and then what do you get? You don't know. The new model is flexible. You can still be going to your work, collecting your salary, and be doing your network marketing, and be doing your community, and be doing your entrepreneurship, and be building your multiple streams of income. It is very important. You can do it. It's not hard. Number 2, jobs are no longer secured. The idea of go to school, get a job, and retire rich is outdated, extremely outdated. How many people? I have a family member. These people I want to talk about, I was still so young, I knew them. They were doctors and nurses. The husband was a doctor. In fact, they treated me in 1996 when I had an appendicitis attack. The husband was a doctor, the wife was a nurse. The wife happened to be my mom's younger sister's daughter. I know them very well. These people I'm talking about. Not to say I know people from outside. These are qualified nurses and doctors, high grade. They went to school, they became, growing up as a young boy, I know them. I used to use them to pray. Are you getting what I'm saying here tonight? But fast track from that time and now over 30 years, they are old people now. They are in their 70s now. I can tell you where they are. They are very broke now. They used to have their own clinic. They shut it down many years ago. So the information available in our age today, don't take it for granted. Most of those people, those times, they didn't have those information. Their own is go to school, get a job, and when you retire rich. But in Nigerian economy, it's very hard to go to school, get a degree, work for government or work for somebody, and you say you want to retire rich. Far-fetched shit. It's hard. It's very hard. Any other person that succeeded, they must have, how did they say it? They must have done what is called plan B. So if you are listening to me tonight, it's your turn to make sure you don't get frustrated, you don't get disappointed when you grow older than this. Many people lose their job to automation, outsourcing, economic instability. I mentioned that earlier. Job insecurity is not guaranteed. Companies are downsizing, they are bringing robots, they are even outsourcing. So you can no longer depend on your employer. Your employer can wake up tomorrow and say, we are sorry, we can't continue anymore. Let me tell you the shocker. I woke up yesterday and our landlord sent a message of rent. That rent increment was out of this world. I've never seen such increment before. Where you are paying rent of 1.6 million and your landlord came and said from now on, you'll be paying 5 million. There's no correlation. Like they didn't say, okay, from 1.6 million, you start paying 2 million, or start paying 2.5, or start paying 3 million. From 1.6 to 5 million. And the man said, if you can't pay, then go out. So there's nothing that is stable in Nigeria. The only thing that is stable is your own mindset. If your mindset is stable, and you can see peace within your heart, and you can pursue your desired dream with help of a community that supports you, like Greenfield, you can achieve it. Number 3, the rise of entrepreneurs. The new economy favors entrepreneurs over employees. And you remember earlier this year, I think around February, March, when we first started our Tuesday meeting, I've taught a series why you should be an entrepreneur. There was this series I taught almost three weeks. I used to teach. I thought I would get the video and upload it so that you guys can watch it. Why you should be an entrepreneur? Because the economy favors entrepreneur. People need to develop entrepreneurial skills. It's not a hard thing. They didn't bring it from heaven. We all develop it while we are here. Me, as a young boy, I used to be very shy. I can't even talk to people. But I grew it. I developed it over the years. So skills are needed. Sales skills, communication skills, leadership skills, you need it. The new economy reward people who are creators, not employees. I'm not saying being an employee is bad, but you have to be a creator. And that's why the biggest shot of people who are making money best in Nigeria, in the whole world now, are content creators. They make tons of billions. Content creators. So you have to be an entrepreneur. That's who the economy favors. And I will tell you in short reason why. If you, an entrepreneur, you buy something in the market, you will add little money on top to sell it so that you can make your profit. So that means every time you buy something, you leverage on your little profit on it before you sell it, and you make profit back. So every time you buy, you sell, you buy, you sell, you make profit on what you're selling. That means if the economy keep going up, every time you buy, you can add money to what you bought and resell and make money. Let's say you buy something 10,000. You put 2,000 on it, you sell it for 12,000. You made 2,000, right? By the time you go back to the market, now that thing has increased. They are now selling it for 11,500. You will buy it for 11,500. By the time you bring it to the market, customer will complain, but then not only complain, they will complain because you can't change anything. It is what you buy, you will sell. Now you are selling it plus the same 2,000 you put on it before. You still put the same 2,000 on it. You sell it for 13,500. Are you guys what I'm saying here? Now, despite that the economy keeps going up, it does not affect your own profit because either you bought it for 10,000, you sell for 12. You have made 2,000. If you buy it for 11,500, you will still sell for 13,500 because your 2,000 profit must still come. This is the life of an entrepreneur. But now let's go to the life of an employee, a salary earner. Let the increment in rice, gari, potato, whatever you are buying in the market go up. There is high risk that your salary cannot increase every time things go up in the market. Now the same salary they go still pay you. It's only when your guy favor you where they guys, okay, let's increase your salary a little bit. Now a little bit, you not go match how much increment that is going on in fact. So if you sit down on that same salary for the rest of your life, it can show you that there's fire on the mountain for you. Now you understand why as an entrepreneur it's much better. Number 4, and that's where I'm going here, network marketing as a business model. Robert Kiyosaki wrote in this book where he officially introduced network marketing. And this man, Robert Kiyosaki, is a friend of Donald Trump. In fact, there's another book that the two of them, Donald Trump, that is currently the American president, there's another book that he wrote with this man called Robert Kiyosaki, Why We Want You Rich. Maybe by the time we are finished with this book, I will get that book and come and teach you why we want you rich. And I think I have to teach you guys why you have to be rich. You have to be rich. So he introduced network marketing as a powerful entry-level entrepreneur model. So that means if you say, oh, I'm not an entrepreneur, I'm not so good, I don't know how to start a business, oh, I have started a business before, it has failed, people dupe me, I put money here, they buy me, they scam me, all that story. Network marketing is a low-cost entry level where you can actually start experimenting and learning your entrepreneurship skills. Like he said, it's not much more about selling. Yeah, they can give you some product to sell. Some network marketers are doing it, but not all of them. But most importantly, it's about the network you are building. The number of people you are building together with yourself, because your network is your net worth. And then the system you build, because the people you brought in will be your support system as you keep growing. And it has very low risk with high support. You get training, you get mentorship, you get scalable system. Then what else are you looking for? If not this kind of a business. Number 5, building system, not just selling. Like I mentioned earlier, wealth comes from owning the system, not trading time for money. You remember the story of a young lady who is selling okrika I mentioned earlier. If the first one was selling and eating the money and buying new set of things and going to the market and selling and doing it herself, and then she ended up with one shop. But the other one tried to engage other people to be part of what she's doing. She was willing to part away with some of her profit to use it to pay salary. The same way in network marketing, everybody wins. The little commission, little bonus you make, other people too are making a little, everybody makes something. Why you support each other to go? And that is why it's a system. You own the system because everybody they are part of the system with you. Network marketing offers ready-made system. All you need to do is just plug in. And some of us, you know how it took us to even build our website. It took time. We keep improving on it. We keep improving. That's what it's called system. That is what it's called system. And not that kind of system, not everybody will build it, but when you see one, you can be part of it and grow your own business through that. System is what creates wealth. I repeat, systems is what creates wealth. All the wealthy people in the world, you won't see them coming to work every day. They go vacation. People are working because they build the system down for other people to do the job so they can fly everywhere. Where will your own time be? When would you want to go to abroad for vacation? You can't even go to the village until December 31st because you are too busy from January 1st to December 29th. Every day, hustling and bustling, hustling and bustling, hustling and bustling. Trading time versus building a system. Example, franchise or versus job. Network marketing is a ready, built system. So find your footing in one of these. Find your footing in one of it. Look for a genuine business model, network marketing. You can flourish in it and put your energy. Before we started iStart Monetary in 2012, I was in US in 2010 and 2011. I visited, I came back. In 2011, I went and came back. We organized a conference at the end of, I think, November 2011. I traveled back 2012 in February, March. I was in the US and my friend was telling me, stay back in America. Don't go. What are you looking for in Nigeria? And I said, no. I said, I have this business idea. Because I wish I was multi-millionaire, like, you know, all these rich people, so that I can support a lot of people in Nigeria. As at that time, we had our school. We started our school. I think we started our school 2009, 2010. It was just 3 years, and we were struggling to even pay salaries. And I feel like, what can I do? How can I get more wealth so that I can empower more people and support more children? And that is where the network marketing came into my brain. I read Robert Kiyosaki book. I told my friend, Father Isaac, in Tennessee, US. I said, I'm going back to Nigeria to set up a network marketing company. He said, guy, what is wrong with you? Stay here. I said, no, I'm going back there because a network marketing will empower more people. I don't even care if I'm in Obodo Ibo, I'm working and making my money. It's just me and my family. We live and enjoy our life and grow old, and I would die, I'm gone. Where is my impact in Nigeria? I want my impact to be there so that I will know that I don't have money, but I have set up a system that anybody that comes into this system, they can make money through this system. And that's how we started iStar Monetary in June 2012. And now we are here, Greenfield. Everyone listening to me and everyone that you know, you all have opportunity to expand your community, to build something that will change your destiny. And second to the last one, residual income is key. Either you like it or you hate it. If you are not building residual income, you will work till you die. I repeat, in 1995, I was an assistant pastor of a church, and we were coming back from evangelism. I was coming back with my pastor who went to evangelism. We were coming back that day. And I remember, I'm telling you that is a long time. This is almost 30 years or 35, 31 years ago. I still remember in my brain. We were coming back that day on Akron Law Street in Shomolu towards Akoka. We just crossed that bridge. And there's a man who was coming with Omolanke. The man was just pushing Omolanke. And the man was so upset, so angry. And he was pushing Omolanke. I was just grumbling. He was just pushing the Omolanke. And it was just very little for him to hit another man who was just walking on the road by himself. And immediately he hit that man. The man just jumped and just shouted, why will you come and hit me with Omolanke now? You know, that's kind of a thing. Me and my pastor, we saw that scenario that day. And that scenario still click in my brain up to today. You have no idea what people are going through every day. They go to the market, Answani market, Alakpere market, they struggle, all these about women, they carry tomato, pepper, struggling to sell every day. And sometimes, road safety will come and hijack their food. Area boys will come and hijack their food. They will go in the morning and come back and they didn't bring anything home. And they will be so angry and so upset. How long are you going to continue to do this? And I could just imagine if that man could understand some of the things we are teaching here tonight, that at the early stage of his life, he has spent time to get information about wealth creation. He won't be struggling and pushing Omolanke at that old age. At that old age. So you have to build residual income. Residual income is the money you build over time that does not require your effort anymore. You have to work to get paid. That is what job does. One time, and you have to do it again and again. But network marketing helps you. When you build people, you make money from all the people you have built, even if you are not working again. And it keeps growing when they are not working. Residual income. What is Bill Gates doing? No, now he doesn't do anything. He just hold meetings, travel all over the world with private plane. Well, all these rich people. I'm not talking about politicians in Nigeria that stole money. I'm talking about business owners that grew their business. What are they doing? They are grown. They are big. They have multi-millionaires. It's residual income. As they are grown, they are big. Money still keep coming to their pocket because of what they are built. When you work once, you earn many times. Unlike salary, if you stop the work, the money stops. And finally, personal development. In network marketing, it's in an environment where the skills, the life skills are teachable. They are valuable. You can learn it. It's not hard. If you make yourself available, make yourself tutorable, you work with leaders who are there, they will put you through. Communication with resilience, you will achieve it. Improves your confidence, discipline, emotional intelligence. You build public speaking, you know how to talk to people. It's what most of us we do it even when we're in church or in our mosque. We talk to people. We can come and do here, can come and sit here. We organize community programs. Now, when it comes to business, that one that will bring money to your pocket, you say you are shy. Hey, shy, yo. Leverage is power. The rich use leverage, other people use time, money, and skills to build wealth. The rich people use other people's time, other people's money, and other people's skills to build wealth. So network marketing provides you that same leverage in a structured way where you can use other people's time. For example, the way I'm talking now, it is my time. I'm the one using my time to teach you. Let's assume you have a prospect, you invite them to this meeting tonight. You are not the one talking, I'm the one talking, I'm the one shouting, I'm the one raising my voice, I'm the one sweating here, talking. I'm the one using my time to talk to that person. Person, oh, I think I like what that man said. I want to join this community. You see that person join. You really don't do anything. So you have used my own time, my own energy, my own effort to get what you want, to get somebody to register. When that person registers, you make the money. You are not going to share some of it with me. But the fact that we are all in the same community, you are growing, I am growing. So you build with others. As a team, you use the same level. Wealth is team. Wealth is a team sport. So you can all play it together. And finally, tonight, network marketing is a business of the 21st century. In fact, the solution to the economic crisis in the 21st century. Build freedom, not just income. Start learning and start building. Thank you, and God bless you all. Okay, this is amazing. Thank you all. Let me close the sharing.